It used to be that governments were able to conduct surveillance activities legitimately for the purposes of checking, for example, if citizens had paid their taxes. However, we're shifting in terms of the business model today, and private organisations are actually conducting surveillance under the guise of customer relationship management or even data mining. So they're selling us the message that they're conducting these activities for our own well-being, but in actual fact, what they're doing is conducting a type of surveillance, a type of social sorting to help them and their business cases. Now, the government has also started to adopt these new technologies that are being misused by private organisations, even by other citizens. Let's take the Google Street View mapping product for an example. Google has launched a new product that has all the homes in a particular neighbourhood stored on an information system that someone can search. So I type in an address and I automatically receive a response that indicates to me an image of a person's home. I can zoom out, I can zoom in, I can drive through a neighbourhood, I can walk in places that I generally may not walk in physically, but I can do this all remotely, virtually. What they're doing is actually making money from public data. And while there are some positive benefits of Street View, for the greater part, this is an ability to surveil homes, people and neighbourhoods and how things are at a given period of time. If this is not enough, government agencies like local municipalities are starting to use this information. So they're seeing this as a valuable service to help them figure out whether someone's illegitimately placed an extension on their home or not followed through the normal procedures of authority for extensions. Citizens are also using products like Google Street View to spy on each other, and this shouldn't surprise us. This kind of activity is also happening on Facebook. People are looking at each other's profiles. There are cyber stalkers today. In the physical space, we have professional thieves that are exploiting these new technologies to their own ends. In fact, we can point to the case of the Mumbai terrorist attacks that occurred, and we have evidence that suggests that Google Earth was used to actually plot and plan that particular terrorist attack. So on the one hand, we have products that are supposed to be enhancing our society, helping us live a better life. And on the other, what we have is the misuse of these applications, such as Google Street View, to ends that were never meant for it to be used. And we have this blurring of what now is legitimate filming, perhaps, of public spaces, what is more sinister surveillance activities and categorization of personal information and people in a neighbourhood. And we can't really figure out a point that is perhaps requiring some stability in terms of where we're headed. What is the trajectory of this? How far can we go? Is the next location to actually start filming or following individuals as they move around in a public space?